guys, Sandbox has ended their losing streak, and let's have a talk with Fate and GorillA. Congratulations on the win! It was a 2-match losing streak, but it has come to an end. Then, in order to compete for the playoffs, you really needed this win. How do you feel, guys? Today, in general, we made a lot of mistakes and we looked really sloppy, but I'm happy we still got a 2-0 win. And GorillA, this is your first POG of the split and your first POG interview. How do you feel? Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. I'm happy that I was able to pick up a POG, and I will keep up the hard work in order to get more. GorillA, such a great interviewer, so we are also happy to have him over here. Fate, Kuma started today in the jungle. What did OnFlick say about it? Well, they put in a new jungler, but we weren't too aware of it. I mean, we weren't really paying too much attention to their roster. We were focusing on our own performance. Game number 1, you guys were having a very strong lane picks. Were you guys trying to focus on the laning phase? Were you guys confident that you guys are ahead of laning phase ability? So I played LeBlanc, and if I just have a smooth game, I believe that I will be able to do a lot of work in the later phase. But somehow I ended up having more CS than the opponent. And we also had Invade coming out from Totem and Prince, and your hook missed. Whose call was that? I'm the guilty one, so I'll leave it to Fate. We did expect it, we saw it coming, but overall our decision was so bad. But we were just like joking with each other. But thanks to GorillA missing that hook, the rest of 4 players were able to survive. Did the players worry when Kalista got cut out? I mean, he died, but the rest has to survive after that invade accident. Well, you guys weren't having a little bit of a hard spot because Olaf was also having a lot of priority in the jungle, but despite all the facts, you guys are having a very easy laning phase, to be honest. I mean, it is true that we got first blooded, but Brown was the one that picked up the kill. And even after that, that's the laning phase matchup on the bottom lane didn't really got affected, and Kalista didn't really burn his spells, I guess. So it was not that hard.
네, 그리고 페이트 선수 이제 오늘 합쳐서 르블랑이 3전 전승에다가
Your LeBlanc is 3-0, and you didn't die on this LeBlanc pick all throughout the split. Is that some kind of a confident pick that guarantees you a win? Maybe it's because we play LeBlanc in a situation that it really fits well based on the comp, and you know, it's really hard to chase onto LeBlanc to get a kill on her. Fate having a very humble state of mind. But in game number 2, what did you feel when the opponent took LeBlanc away from you? We had some picks to play into LeBlanc, so we weren't too worried. I want to ask you about the spell choice. We had some trades going on in the early phase, and Silas was able to use his TP, so that did not really affect him really hard, but LeBlanc took Ignites in that game, so that was where the gap started to accelerate. But you need Ignite up against Silas to have the lane priority. And that's a very special condition, so it it all comes down to the player.
최고인 것 같아요.
라인전이 세니까 순간이동이.
네.
네, 그리고 고릴라 선수 2세트 경기 질문할게요.
GorillA, I have a question about game number 2. What did the bottom do? React to the Kaisa pick. A lot of AD carry champions were banned out, so we predicted that the opponent will take away Ezreal, but so we were thinking of like Lucian will be a potential pick into it, so Lucian Kaisa was on the list, so we were aware of it, so and we had this confidence that we will outscale her in the later phase. And even though Kaisa gets really fed, the rest of the teammates also has to follow him. But you know, so whenever Kaisa comes in with her ultimate, it was actually hard for Toru and Prince to follow her engage, so we weren't really too afraid of it.
진짜 잘 짚은 것 같거든요. 이거를 조합 구도를 전체적으로 막 미리 그렇게
And you guys are really good at dealing with all the situation in team fights. So were you the main shot caller in your team? As we saw Kaisa, we expected that Alistar will also come up together, and Kaisa and Alistar is a really classic comp, and it's a really old comp to be honest, and I also was playing as a pro at that era. So I knew how things will go. So I told my teammates that I will force him to use his ultimate before the team fights.
네, 혈전이 펼쳐졌던 이 경기 마지막 미드 한타.
The game was really going back and forth. So let's take a look at the highlight that happened on the mid lane.
뭐 충분히 이길 거라고 생각해서 약간 무섭고 이런 거 없었나요?
Did the players think that this was definitely a winnable fight?
이때 상황이 저희가 좀 캐넨이 한번 피가 빠진 걸로
Well,
상대가
Kennen
딜레도 치고 나왔었던 것 같은데
got chunked a little bit, so Toru and Prince they're trying to dive in, but because Kennen had flash, we told him not to be too afraid, and we focused on the front line first. You guys did start off a fight engaging onto Volibear, and then GorillA, you hold it on to your exhaust until Kaisa comes in. For me, the easy target was Volibear, so I can go on to Volibear and then look for a chain CC onto the backline.
잘 짚은 것 같아요. 이 경기 특히 고릴라 선수가.
네, 그렇습니다. 이제 경기 외적인 얘기를 좀 하자면
Let's
샌드박스의
talk about something outside of the game.
근데 반대로 이 감독님께 한국말을 적극적으로
So Sandbox, GorillA is the translator of your team, but who's the Korean teacher for Yamato in Sandbox? Because he tweeted something on his Twitter in Korean. It's on Flick. He teaches Yamato a lot of Koreans. And on Flick and I are the two players who can communicate fluently with Yamato. And also, he's always with Joko as well. So Joker also teaches him some Korean words, and Yamato also wants to learn some important Korean words like focus and how can we win this game. So he's really trying to learn Korean.
재밌는 게 한두 개 섞이는데 SNS에 재밌는 걸 올리시는 거네요.
아, 그렇군요. 그 SNS 보고 선수들 반응은
After that tweet, how did the players react to it?
저는 이제 지고 나면은 잘 안 보거든요.
I don't really check the Twitter after I lose a game, and I just felt we are on the same page, we are feeling the same. Because for us, I mean, what he tweeted was not a very nice word, but you know, we always have this kind of emotion after we lose a game, right? What about you, Fate?
제가 나중에 그냥 얼떨결에 봤었는데
I somehow saw it very later on. It was really fun, to be honest.
분위기가 유해지니까.
선수들의 마음까지 알아주는 감독님 같습니다. 자, 다음 경기
Your next opponent will be Team Dynamics. In order to get the playoff ticket, you have to take them down. Fate, what's your mindset for that game?
오늘 좀 개인적으로도 팀적으로도
Personally and as a whole team, we were quite disappointing, but somehow we got a win. And I remember that Dynamics was the first team that allowed us to pick up a win for the first time in the splits. So I hope them keep helping us like that.
네, 일단 저희가 지금 KT전을 처음 지고 나서
After we lost to KT Roaster, we were having a very bad momentum, but we were able to turn it around with 2-0 win. So I hope we can continue in the Dynamic series and climb up the standings.
축하드려요.